Many people misunderstand sexual energy as mere physical desire or impulsiveness. In reality, true sexual magnetism is cultivated through self-control, emotional intelligence, and the ability to connect with others in a way that feels safe and inviting. This video explains how patience and approachability shape sexual energy, enhancing both personal charisma and meaningful relationships. Think about a man who doesn't rush to seduce, doesn't demand attention, but rather carries his energy with calm dignity. His patience shows emotional maturity. His approachable aura invites trust. He doesn't hunt, he magnetizes. This is the energy of kings, sages, and masters. Patience is not simply waiting. It is how you wait. It is the cultivation of inner stillness in a world that's always in a hurry. When it comes to sexual energy, patience teaches you not to leak your essence, but to hold it, circulate it, and master it. Men who practice semen retention, for example, know this deeply. They learn to delay gratification, understanding that pleasure is richer when earned, not stolen. Every time you say no to cheap pleasure, you build strength. Every time you sit with desire without acting on it, you gain power. You become a vessel capable of containing divine energy. Patience refines your character. It teaches emotional self-regulation. It protects you from impulsive decisions. It keeps your aura strong and unshaken. It deepens your presence, which women and the world feel instantly. The impatient man is transparent, easy to read, easy to manipulate, easy to forget. The patient man is mysterious, composed, and rooted in purpose. Approachability, the silent invitation of your energy. Approachability isn't about being soft or weak. It is openness without neediness. It is the absence of fear or insecurity. It's when your energy says, "You are safe with me," even without a word. When your energy is patient, it naturally becomes approachable. Why? Because people feel no rush, no pressure, no need for approval. They feel seen, not conquered. In the realm of sexual energy, approachability means you're not intimidating through force, but inviting through depth. You don't manipulate attention. You earn respect through presence. You can hold space for feminine energy without needing to control it. It's a paradox. When you are patient with your desires and approachable in your energy, you become irresistible because most people are the opposite. Impatient and closed off. They either pursue too hard or push people away with coldness or arrogance. Let's not pretend patience is easy, especially when the fire of sexual desire burns inside you. But this fire is not your enemy. It is your training ground. Every man must learn to channel desire, not suppress it, and this requires practice. Here's how patience is cultivated in the sexual realm. Breath work and body awareness. When arousal rises, breathe deeply. Don't run from it. Don't indulge it. Sit with it. Let it rise and fall like a wave. Over time, this builds a kind of inner strength and control that makes you feel invincible. Redirection to creative expression. Sexual energy wants to move. If you don't consciously direct it, it will spill out unconsciously. Use it to create. Write, build, speak, dance, express. A man who takes his arousal and turns it into a song, a project, a speech, or a business becomes unstoppable. Spiritual perspective. See your sexual energy as sacred, not sinful. Not something to be feared or shamed, but something to be refined and elevated. This higher perspective naturally slows down your urgency and deepens your reverence. In a sexually chaotic world, stillness is seduction. When a man is still mentally, emotionally, and sexually, he stands out. Stillness does not mean inactivity. It means inner non-reactivity. Stillness allows you to be present, and presence is magnetic. Most men move too fast, physically, emotionally, sexually. They try to impress. They chase. They talk too much. They touch too soon. But a man who is patient and still allows tension to build, he allows curiosity to grow. He lets the woman come to him, not because he's passive, but because he knows his worth. Stillness combined with approachability becomes an energetic dance, grounded yet inviting. This is the energy of the divine masculine. The feminine thrives in slowness, depth, and emotional safety. When you are patient with a woman's heart, her body, her rhythm, she opens. When she feels no pressure from your energy, she becomes more vulnerable, more radiant, more surrendered. Many men rush intimacy. They pursue physical pleasure without earning emotional trust. But when you are patient, she feels seen, not used. She feels safe, not seduced. She feels connected, not consumed. And in that space of safety, true intimacy happens. Not just sex, not just attraction, but communion, energetic, emotional, and spiritual union. Sexual energy is not limited to romance. It flows into your leadership, your voice, your art. When you're patient with yourself, when you allow your energy to mature, you begin to carry the frequency of king energy. People sense it. A man who is in control of his sexuality, who is patient in his decisions, and approachable in his energy, leads without dominance, inspires without shouting, attracts loyalty without manipulation. Why? Because he operates from a full cup, not from a place of lack. Impatience in sexual energy often comes from a fear of rejection or a desire for validation. You want to be desired. You want to be picked. You want your masculinity confirmed. But the more you chase being chosen, the more you lose your power. The patient and approachable man doesn't seek to be chosen. He chooses himself. He knows that his sexual energy is sacred. He is selective. He understands that attraction built on anxiety is short-lived, but attraction built on grounded presence is unforgettable. Let go of needing anyone to complete you. Let your sexual energy be a celebration, not a craving. When you combine the fire of sexual energy with the calmness of patience and the warmth of approachability, you create contrast, and contrast is attractive. You are both powerful and peaceful, intense yet gentle, strong but soft-hearted. This is what draws others in. You don't need to perform. You don't need to dominate. Your silence becomes a language of its own. Your energy speaks. I don't need you, but I welcome you. This is the masculine edge that is irresistible. The old masculine chased, pressured, conquered. The new masculine attracts through presence. He doesn't explode outward. He draws energy inward and radiates outward through strength, peace, and purpose. To embody this, practice semen retention or transmutation. Meditate on your desires rather than acting impulsively. Train your body, calm your mind, smile more, judge less. Stay grounded when others are reactive. Let your sexual energy be felt, not flaunted. Let it whisper instead of scream. The quieter your power, the deeper its impact. The greatest men are not remembered for how many people they seduced, but for how deeply they touched the lives around them. Sexual energy, when combined with patience and approachability, becomes a healing force, not a consuming one. You don't have to be loud to be powerful. You don't have to chase to attract. You don't have to manipulate to be loved. Let patience be your discipline. Let approachability be your invitation. Let sexual energy be your light. In that space, you don't just become attractive. You become unforgettable. Thanks.